morning, traders. Welcome to the TMT Stock Market Strategy video for Wednesday, June 22nd. Well, we had an inside day as far as price action is concerned, so it looked like we had a consolidation day within the previous day. So that means that the market participants are really kind of waiting to see what's happening with the Brexit vote. And now it looks like that they seem a little bit more comfortable that the UK is not going to leave the Eurozone. So, but you know what? Anything can happen, guys. If you think otherwise, anything can happen. You got to be very, very careful here. And to me, if you're looking for a trade or two, that's fine. Wouldn't be carrying any positions. If you are, make sure that you are fully protected with your book, because anything can happen. And I will say this: volatility is going to pick up, and it's going to be pretty crazy out there. So we need to really be careful and use caution, reduce share size, contract size, and of course, if you're going to trade, that means that you have to widen your stops as well. All right. But I want to tell you a couple things here. It's going to be a short video because nothing really has happened. I'm not showing you any indicators. I'm not going to waste your time on that, only because nothing has happened in the last couple of days other than Friday's move. We have the dollar index EUUP, and as you can see here, we're just kind of sitting around in this little range that we've been in. And trust me, the dollar will be rallying. Excuse me, I shouldn't even say rally. The dollar will be moving. That's what I meant. When we get that vote, whether it be yay or nay, the dollar's going to rally. At least a knee-jerk reaction will be the dollar rally. Now, if they get an exit poll that they're saying that we want to exit, that would be just insane, because the markets would absolutely go crazy. And like I mentioned in yesterday's video, create market turmoil across the board all over the world, and especially when the Federal Reserve and essential banks around the world trying to do what they can to prop up their markets. And it's just crazy to think that nobody has even taken profits. It's just really amazing that you would imagine, well, you know what, we got this Brexit vote coming up, earnings don't look so great, we're going into second quarter earnings again, and they're projecting another 5% off the top of earnings. So they're not even making money, companies. So you just have to be careful out there. You know what I mean? And like I said, risk off can happen extremely fast. And speaking of risk off, we can have the VIX. You can see here we're back down to where we were on this big move up, and we had a nice little call on that. Not ready yet. I'm not looking to do anything in the VIX. I'm not going to do anything really until after the exit polls, that I believe is Thursday night, which is European sessions morning. So Friday morning or early Friday is going to be really interesting, guys, to say the least. So let's see what happens, but be ready for it, okay? Be ready. Spiders, you could see there, that important low is really, I'm still watching at 202.77. And we have a nice cluster of supply above, nice resistance here. You can see that. And we're still here. You know, we haven't really done anything. We came all the way down, and then we came back up again. And you can see here we had an inside day. So nothing really to talk about, not much to talk about. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. You know, I give you unbiased analysis. And right now, it just seems to me that we had the little sell-off. We popped back up again. And we're just kind of sitting tight now, waiting to see what's going to happen. And you can see here the Spiders Daily still within that range, holding the 20 and the 50. So it's kind of sandwiched in between the two moving averages. And we just have to wait and see. We need news to now break us out to the upside or break down to the downside. And you can see here that number that 206 50. That's going to be your first area, and of course the 200 there at 204.26. All right, you can see the RSI starting to move over, move down, move down, and then started breaking back up again. But look, what I want to show you is what's interesting is even on this little pop up, we didn't get even close. We just barely tagged the 50%. Whereas when we moved up here in this move, we came back up again. Even though still not as strong as back here in these moves, you could see we went right back to that 70. Now we're not even able to get up there. And I do think, like I said, that the bigger move and my trading model is talking more downside or a bigger downside move than an upside move. Now we could still get and challenge the highs. We're not that far away, and I do believe that could possibly happen. All right, take a look at our 60-minute chart. And I like to see this here. Just want to show you some areas here, and remember, guys, you know, come visit us at supporttradingmarkettechnicals.com. We have a dark pool trading room where we have our automated trading program shooting out high probability signals, trade signals in the room. We also have our trade our special on that, by the way, $49, which is a 249 value, and it's only for a limited time. You got to check that out. And also our premium videos. We put out some great ideas as far as levels to watch, and this is just a sample of it here. Okay, and then of course our MACD and RSI starting to move high, which is a good sign. But again, if you see the last 5 days, we really have gone nowhere. And the spider is 209.48, 205.55. So we're just hovering around in a range here. Okay, now let's take a look at a 30-minute. What I want to show you on a 30-minute, just simple price and the Bollinger Bands, and you can see why do I look for this? I look for this to see pressure building. The Bollinger Band is building pressure. So when every time we get a squeeze, okay, and the Bollinger Band starting to kind of come in this way, all right, it's building pressure, looking for a move one way or the other. It doesn't tell you which way, but once you break out of that move, it should be pretty significant where at least we would challenge the highs or at least take out the lows. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for on that 30-minute chart. All right, so keep that in mind. You might, and you can even do this yourself. Transports are leader, not leading. You could see that here, but we're still kind of stuck in this range all the way back since March. A little move up, a little move down. And FedEx reported, I believe they beat, and that's something that we're going to watch for tomorrow and see if that recovers. It was down a little bit in the after hours, but we have to really see how it trades today, okay? Russell, secondary leader. And again, these are some great zones here that I'm showing you guys that we put out in a premium video. Check it out. It's pretty fantastic. We cover gold, oil, and the indexes as well. All right, and you can see here that we're just kind of moving up, chugging along. Held up proprietary price channel and then did it again. And then we're starting to kind of chug around here. All right, so let's see what happens tomorrow. Again, guys, not much to talk about. You could see inside day for 3 days, but I do believe from our analytic view, all right, a technical view here, I do believe I'm watching this NASDAQ, and I think NASDAQ's ready to move lower. Unless something strange happens, again, maybe the Brexit vote, but I'm just a little nervous with the NASDAQ. The large cap names did not do well. They actually reversed yesterday and really didn't do much today. So you can see here we had these inside days. So just enough to talk about. Just wanted to point certain key things out for you for today's trade. Interested to see what happens. Hopefully we get some movement today and tomorrow. We're sure going to get movement today, tomorrow, and Friday for sure. All right. Be careful out there, guys. Please use your stops. Really important. And reduce your shares or your contract size accordingly to your stop. All right. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.